I think it's gonna be a series of videos about what I'm gonna talk about. And I'm gonna talk about it after this word. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. I think this video. I think it's gonna be a lot of videos on this subject. I'm gonna talk about the year in review, 2021. So let's talk about what happened on the demonstration in Washington, D.C., January 6th. Now, you know the Democrat Party, the media, all the celebrities are saying that it was an insurrection. No, it wasn't an insurrection. It was a demonstration that went out of control. And the only person that died at that was a woman that broke into a window and went into the halls of Congress. She was shot dead by a police officer, a Capitol police officer, and he has not been charged. And now you got all the Democrats that drive up and say, "Oh, it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault." Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get real. Donald Trump did not say go and attack the Congress, the Capitol building. He did not say that. He said protest peacefully. But you got some knuckleheads on the left, you got some knuckleheads on the right. I'm not convincing them about that. But they got the January 6th committee. The January 6th committee is a bunch of idiots, Democrats and Republicans that want to be Democrats, aka Liz Cheney. So I don't want to talk about that because that's not important. What is important is a couple things of this knucklehead Joe Biden, can go up and down the steps, tripping all over himself, said his butt has been wiped. He said, let's go, Fred, let's go, Brandon, it was cool. He hasn't closed the border, he raised the price of the gas, closed down the Keystone Pipeline, and I don't agree with it. You tell me that 81 million people voted for this knucklehead, he can't complete a complete sentence. He doesn't have a news conference, he only picks the reporters he likes. The worst events that happened, my personal opinion, the cop that was charged with killing George Floyd should not have been arrested, should have been convicted. Because George Floyd is a career criminal. What I always say, if you don't do the crime, you won't do the time. If you don't do the crime, you don't end up dead. And that's that. Now, the worst thing that happened of the Biden administration is not controlling the China virus, aka COVID-19. I call it the China virus. Because he didn't give credit to Donald Trump that got the vaccines. You remember the last year he said, "Oh, I'm not going to take that because Donald Trump was the part of the virus, the vaccine. He created the vaccine. I'm not going to take it." And now he's saying every single day, "You need to take the vaccine." So yeah, COVID-19 spread to Delta. Oh, you want to know how it spreaded? Check out the border. The border is wide open. Illegal aliens come in here and they have the virus. But Joe Biden don't care about that because he want to get those people, illegal aliens, to vote for Democrats. That's all it is. It's all in politics like this. But the worst thing that happened was the fiasco in Afghanistan. We remember Joe Biden said no American citizen will be left behind. Now we know there are hundreds of American citizens, and some of them are relatives to the American soldiers that we sent over there. But he won't talk about that either. He has to do a good. He has been on Fox News because he knows he'll get drilled. He won't be on Newsmax or OAN because he gets drilled. And then you have, I call her Wendy's, the White House press secretary. Circle back on everything. Circle back. Circle back. And then he says, before the year is out, she had the balls to say, well, we don't want to give people free tests. It's not free. How are you going to pay for it? Remember, this administration did not even say anything about Operation Warp Speed, that the Trump administration, Operation Warp Speed, is the one that created the vaccine, the antibiotics, the IV infusions. No credit whatsoever. So, let's go, Brandon. You know what? Let's go, Brandon. It's a nice phrase and a song. Let's go, Brandon. Beat Adele out of the #1 spot. And ladies and gentlemen, this might be the last year we can say Merry Christmas. Because next year it might be against the law to say Merry Christmas. Think about that. And I know definitely there will be a part 2 of this video because I got a lot more to say. I'll be back.